Dear America, our country is more divided now than at any time since the Civil War. We're largely split into two camps. Everyone in this camp believes that the people in the other camp are the greatest threat to America and that they must be stopped at all costs. And everyone in the other camp believes the same thing about the people in this camp. Both camps are dialing up their rhetoric and gearing up for battle. But if that's the path we go down, we will all lose. Because whether we realize it or not, we're in the middle of a much higher game. Real existential threats are looming over us, and not just over America, but over humanity itself. From the threat of nuclear war to climate change to new strains of bacteria that are resistant to all known antibiotics to the question of how to make sure there are enough jobs to go around once artificial intelligence has put everyone from truck drivers to radiologists out of work. It's as if we're in a game of chess against the devil, and while the devil is gradually strengthening his position and preparing to checkmate us, Americans are gathered around 9 squares in the back of the board playing a stupid, petty game of tic-tac-toe. All because we believe that it's the people in the other camp who are the greatest threat. But in reality, it's not other Americans that are the greatest threat to America. It's the hate that Americans have for other Americans, the fear that Americans have for other Americans, and above all, the lies that Americans believe about other Americans. These are the things that are destroying us, but instead of fighting against them, we're fighting against each other. Unfortunately, hate, fear, and lies are extremely profitable. News networks, social media companies, and individual TV and radio personalities get rich by propagating hate, fear, and lies. And it's time to turn them off. You know who they are. They're the people you see on TV and hear on the radio, looking into the camera and speaking into the microphone, telling you how awful the people on the other side are. And that's the big lie, that there's another side, that you're in the middle of an epic struggle between liberals and conservatives, or Democrats and Republicans, or whatever you want to call them. These demagogues take the most absurd examples of the most extreme people from the other side and use them to paint a distorted caricature of half the country. When you hear them doing this, turn them off. Stop watching them and stop listening to them. Stop sharing memes that make blanket statements about half the country. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I helping to solve the problem, or am I making it worse? The choice before us is simple. We can fight against each other and destroy ourselves, or we can work together to prevail against the bigger problems that threaten us all. It's either tic-tac-toe or chess. Choose to play a higher game.